Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have created this look for you, and if you'd like to know how I got this look, please keep watching. So the palette that we'll be using today is this Wet n Wild palette, and this is what it looks like. And we will be doing a black smoky eye with this palette. So the main shades that we'll be using is this one right here and this black one right here. It's very pigmented, and I'm really excited to show you exactly how this look turns out. So let's get started. The first thing that you'll need is a blending brush. The blending brush that I'm using right now is this one from Wet n Wild. Again, this is also a drugstore brush. And we're gonna be, I've already primed my lids with concealer. I'm gonna dip into this one right here. We're just gonna go ahead and put this all over the lid. So in circular motions, you wanna just start to build this color up. You want to make sure that it is completely blended out before we go in with the black shade. So I just want to make sure that I have this color on my lid and it is blended to perfection. And as you can see, I'm taking it to all the way down to my corners as well. And I'm gonna just, without taking any additional product at this point, I'm just gonna start to soften this up. Now you can use a tape right here just if you want a more sharper look, but I'm gonna be having a more rounder diffused look today, so I'm just gonna leave it. And I'll blend that out later. Alright, so at this point it's looking like this, and if you are happy with this, then you can go ahead and go in with the black eyeshadow. So before I go in with the black eyeshadow, I want to actually put a black liner down. The one I'm using today, this is just so that the black shadow can adhere to something. The one I'm using today is this one by Essence. It's a long-lasting one, and it's basically a gel liner, so it even glides on even smoother. And you don't have to be precise with this. I'm just gonna put this in the middle of my lid here. You can be messy with this because we're gonna diffuse it with another brush. I'm just gonna take kind of like a flat brush that looks like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and start to blend that out. So once you have finished placing your eyeliner down, it should look something like this, and we're gonna now go ahead with that same brush. I'm gonna just take that black eyeshadow from the palette, this one right here. We're going to place that all over the lid. Now because I already have my face done, I want to make sure that I don't have any fallouts because that will basically ruin my entire face. So I'm just kind of gonna tilt my head a little forward and gonna gently place this down. You want to also take the shadow and just kind of dust off any extra that you may have on the brush. And you want to cover your entire lid with this black shadow. My lid sort of, you want to kind of dig in to see where your eye socket is, and that's about where you want to stop. Again, you can be messy with this because we're going to blend it outwards anyways with the transition shade, like the brown shade, so that's okay. But you want to make sure you really have it down on your actual lid. Just like that. So I'm going to go in back with my blending brush. I'm going to take that transition shade and I'm going to start to buff that in and start to blend my black outwards. take this yellow shadow right here, and I'm just gonna put that above that initial brown transition shade that we applied earlier. I'm just gonna apply that at the top here, very lightly, just at the top. Now this is the type of look that can be messy until you get to the end result, so be very patient and just keep blending. Alright, so that's great, that looks perfect. Now the next step for us is to take this shade right here, and I'm gonna hit the corners with this. I'm also going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. Just like that. And we're gonna smoke out our bottom lash line. Dip into that brown shade and smoke out the lower lash line. You want to make sure that you connect it to the top so that everything looks in unison. And I'm just moving that back and forth. Actually also going to go in with that yellow transition shade we used earlier, right underneath the brown that I placed. Will act as a nice transition shade and also sort of warm it up. I'm gonna actually go ahead and use that same black liner that we initially used on our lid. I'm gonna use that same liner and sort of line that waterline. I'm gonna take that brush that we initially used to lay the black down, and I'm going to go ahead and smudge this liner. Again, connecting it to the top here. And that is the look. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop some falsies on. I'm gonna do my other eye and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back with my lashes completed and my other eye done, and now I'm gonna go ahead with my lips. I'm using this NYX lip liner here, and this is in the color Urban Cafe. Go in with my NYX lingerie, this one right here. It's in the color Cashmere Silk. It's a beautiful, gorgeous nude, and it will go perfectly with this look. Now, because this look is all nude, you can definitely leave it as this, and it's a stunning, stunning look. And this is, you know, the end result. Or you can go in with a little bit of gloss. I'm using this Anastasia lip gloss. And that is the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'm so excited to have you here as a part of my family.